Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Pigskin Addicts. Back again with another video, guys. I know it's been a long time. Just a little brief synopsis of what I went through. Had some really bad uh, stomach type of problems, right? Got prescribed some medication. Had a very bad reaction to the medication. It pretty much almost killed me. And it made me a diabetic right out of nowhere. And the diagnosis is kind of fugazi, right? I don't really have it, but it was a symptom of the medication, right? So, long story short, I almost died. Spent some time in the ICU. Was almost in a coma. Like there was some stuff going on, man. That it was looking bleak for me. But thank God I'm okay. Thank God I made it out, and very grateful to be back here on YouTube. Very grateful to be back here talking football with you guys. Just grateful, man. Very grateful. I appreciate all the support from you guys. I really do. Everybody who reached out to me, right? There's some people who reached out to me on Twitter. You guys are reaching out to me on YouTube asking where I was. Unfortunately, I was in a space where I couldn't even, muster the strength to reply back to most people. It was that bad. So thank God that I'm here. Thank God that I, am pretty much recovered. Right there's still some recovery left to go, but as of right now, I'm feeling a whole lot better, and I can't wait to get to 100%, so I can really get back on here full time. I'm gonna do my best to really put out as much content as I can. I've missed a lot. Right, I missed pretty much all of OTAs. I think I covered a little bit of the draft, but I missed a lot. All of training camp, all of preseason. Pretty much everything that went on this offseason, I missed it. So happy to be back. I know I didn't make it in time for week 1, but we're going into week 2. But I'm still going to cover week 1 here. So you guys heard enough about my life story. So let's get into the football. We know the Chargers are 0-1 right now. They sit at 0-1. They lost a very disappointing but entertaining game to the Miami Dolphins. And I just want to come on here and give my thoughts about it. Right now, we know Chargers lose by 2 points, right? Who's to blame for this loss? This, honestly, is a collection, right? A cacophony of errors, if you would say. Brandon Staley, obviously, I think he bears the most blame because he was not prepared. He did not have this team prepared for what the Dolphins were going to do or could do. He just wasn't prepared, and he got outcoached, thoroughly outcoached. As far as the players go, I tweeted about this a little bit in the spring. I tweeted about it, I think in the summertime as well, too. The Chargers have a lot of overpaid veterans on defense, right? Let's just be honest, right? Let's just be honest. They have a lot of overpaid veterans on defense. This defense has not gotten better since Brandon Staley has arrived. As a matter of fact, it's on a downturn, right? This weekend against Tennessee, this is a very big game. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you can follow me there. It's the same handle, Pigskin_Addicts. I've been tweeting a lot about this, right? The Chargers, they're on a 3-game losing streak, right? If you date back to last season, Week 18 at Denver, right? You have a disappointing performance. You go into the playoff game. We obviously know what happened there, right? Historic loss, right? On the wrong side of the historic loss. And then Week 1, right? They get torched. So the Chargers defense is really on a down slope dating back to last year. Week 1 was the healthiest that this team is going to be. If you guys have seen the injury report, you know that guys are already on the injury report. Some of them might not play, right? Joey Bosa, Eric Kendricks. Those guys have hamstring injuries already in Week 1. And we know how hamstring injuries can be. Asked Keenan Allen about that last year. So, I mean, I don't want to be the negative Nelly, but the Chargers, I mean, really, this is a week-to-week thing with this team. They're going to have to perform, and they're really going to have to squeak out some wins. This stretch right here is going to be tough, right, to start the season. You're going to have Minnesota next week, right? That's the team. They can throw the ball. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. They got guys who can break the game open. Just like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, right? They're not as fast as those guys, but they run good routes, extremely productive. This is going to be a test. This is going to be a very tough test, this first stretch of games. They're really going to have to step up. Defense is going to have to step up. Brandon Staley's going to have to step up if they're going to be able to pull some of these out. So let's get back to the Miami game, right? Now, the thing that stands out to me, right, we have all of the stats, right? We know the Dolphins, they put up 536 yards of total offense. Tua threw for 466, right? Obviously too much. The thing that stands out to me, though, right, besides those numbers, right, the Chargers won the time of possession battle, right? That is a very, very important thing in the NFL, time of possession. Normally a lot of times you win the time of possession, you're going to win a lot of games. In our case, that didn't happen this past Sunday. The other thing that really, really stands out to me as well, too, is the Dolphins put up that many yards in only 65 plays. The Chargers ran 76 plays to the Dolphins' 65 plays. So the Chargers ran 11 more offensive plays than the Dolphins, right? You shouldn't be giving up that many yards. That was a very historically bad defensive performance. I see a lot of people, talking about, you can't overreact because it's week one. We're not overreacting. We've seen this for 3 years. This defense has not gotten better. And, the Chargers are going to face a lot of teams who are playoff worthy this year. You're going to have to beat those teams in order to get into the playoffs. This is going to be a very interesting season. That's why I wanted to, get better as fast as I could to come on here and cover this, because this team really, really has a window of this year, and that's it. I went into great detail about the salary cap issues that the Chargers face. Next year, 2024, we're going to see. We're really, really going to see how this team looks in 2024. It's going to look very, very different. This team is going to get younger, and I don't think it's by choice. I think it's by necessity. You look at Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, those guys are getting paid a lot of money, not really producing. You can throw Mike Williams in there, J.C. Jackson, right? There's guys who are getting paid a king's ransom, right? And they're not producing at the level that they should be. So, not to get ahead of myself here, but week one was a very, very disappointing loss. The Chargers have to bounce back in week two. Now, I am going to make a separate video about that, what the Chargers need to do to win, what they need to do to beat the Titans. The Titans they're the opposite of what the Miami Dolphins are on offense. The Titans, I think are probably the slowest team in the league as far as offensive talent goes. Outside of DeAndre Hopkins, there's really no name value as far as their wide receivers and tight ends are concerned. So we'll see how this defense holds up against them. We obviously know what they want to do with Derrick Henry in the run game, but I'll be covering that in a separate video. So I just wanted to come back on here, man. Feels so good to be back. And look for more content from me. I will be back very, very soon. And that's all I got for this video. So, guys, if you're new here, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like as well, too. Drop a comment, too, man. I'm going to be responding to comments all day. I'm going to be responding to comments pretty much all weekend long. I want to talk football. I want to get everybody's consensus on this. There has seemed to be a consensus as far as the Chargers are concerned, right? Most people are fed up now. Most people have, pretty much, thrown it in the towel on Brandon Staley, this defense, this overpaid defense. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. That's the general consensus. But if you disagree, let me know why you disagree. And, if you want to argue, bring facts, not feelings. That's all I got to say. So, very, very good to be back. Thank you guys so much, man. I love you guys. And until next time.